Then we collide.
Welcome back, guys. Puckett and Maven. Maven just getting the news. We got some roster changes. And Aqua having some trouble, but it looks like we're going to switch out some players. We got Diabolic and Merkin subbing in for the EnVy lineup in Game 4.
You know how I mentioned science? The fact that TK somehow will miraculously win series when I don't pick them.
Science.
It may be happening again, Chris.
Maven science has been so powerful all night long. Much love to everyone who sat through that short intermission with us. I hope you guys enjoyed the throwback back to Ghost. I had a Black Ops 2 loaded up for you as we take a look back at the deep history of TK versus EnVy. It's been fun to watch these two top organizations, and look at this, right off the break, Theory is met by 4 players charging down Ice right off the get-go. Sharp cleans up 3 of them, and this is TK's first hill.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, you have to not have one. One fill-in is hard enough. You're having 2 now. I think Diabolic's an amazing player, Merc as well, but I don't really even know. Merc, I don't think, for the most part, has been grinding as much as he used to.
No.
So this is going to be a tough spot for him to hop in and fill in this role, but you do see Sharp starting off hot. He's going to be 5-1. It's going to be an opening 30-0 advantage. Nope, sorry. They got points right before the tick here, so EnVy starting on the board.
Right before the tick, my friend. Looney is going to be able to break in. He was the one causing the damage. Merc also in the kill feed, working with them here as they will clean up the last 5 seconds. It'll be about 29-15 as we rotate. Looney, though, the key player on this rotation. Spots one on the roof. Can't get any shots off on the second floor. And now this hill set up first. It's Sharp at 7-2.
Yeah, I just don't even know where to start with talking about the change in composition for EnVy. I mean, think about it. You have, let's say, Merc, you know, he's a sub player. He's going to be your replacement for Aqua. Aqua, one of the more aggressive and effective subs in the game right now. It's going to be a tough spot for Merc to fill. It's just very, very different role. And Diabolic having to fill, got what, the best young bow player in Octane, which is not really Diabolic's role at all. So this is very tricky. It's going to completely mix up their comp. But sometimes you see, you see Money 8s all the time. These 4 come together and it just sort of works. We'll see if that'll be the case here for EnVy.
And you see 2K and 5K teams put together last minute all the time as well. The difference so far in this game is not the performance of Merc and Diabolic for me. It's Sharp's performance. 11-2. Opened up on a 5 streak. Here he is, second hardpoint, 6 streak, and he got a full hill, it seemed like, right there with some fantastic coverage. Let's stay on board with Sharp, though, as they rotate to the money hill. EnVy set up first. This is where they can mount their comeback.
Not if Sharp has anything to do with it. He's going to take the player out, back blue first. Now he's going to try and break. Almost wins a second gunfight there against JCap, but JCap able to win that one. They still got control. If they can hold this entire thing, they'll be good, but Neslo just hops right in the window, uncontested, kills 1 player. 3 down, though, for TK. Merc and crew able to battle back in.
Nice.
Merc known as America's most handsome gamer.
Number 1. Maybe number 2 behind Proofy. It's a tough fight there at the top.
That'd be a battle.
You got Diabolic, of course. Played with adversity during the Black Ops 2 throwback tournament. He's been around for quite a while. Currently teaming with the DT boys. Looking across, though, EnVy just not getting the kills out of JCap that they were hoping for. The whole team kind of playing from tough positions in the first 3 minutes, but they've kept it relatively close. I mean, it's just about a 30-point game right now, and they're still controlling the hard points with Merc looking up top. Not a terrible start after a rough transition.
Yeah, they've started to come back just a bit. They had a decent blue point. Now they're set up here at top green. They have 1 player across on rails. That's going to be Nameless that picks up an easy one. And Merc needs a bit of help. There are 2 people pushing out in snow. His teammate that was in the best position to deal with it is going to get taken out. He gets actually picked off then from behind. A couple down right now for EnVy. JCap, though, still alive and battling. And they've kept it close. I mean, really, if this comes down to the final hard point and they're crossing their fingers for a miracle with the 2 fill-ins, they just have to keep it as close as they can. Anything can happen when you get to that clutch panic time. Anyone can step up big, and Merc, one of those guys, such a veteran player, would not be surprised if he made some huge plays down the road.
If TK is able to capitalize on this, how do these 2 teams stack up in a Game 5 search and destroy for you? The map would be Riot, by the way.
I guess the the benefit right now is they didn't lose, in my opinion, their best search player, which many may not agree with, but I think JCap is one of the better clutch players in S&D, and you pick up Diabolic, who is known for some incredible S&D play.
Yeah.
I really do think EnVy has a chance, but and especially in this game, AW, I mean, it's just really about effectively trading in S&D. I think they can make some plays with this roster.
Neslo just made some plays, and Biolab went on a nasty 7 streak, gave his team a hefty advantage, about 50 points. Was going to separate. As I say that, though, EnVy takes over, and you see it's Diabolic and Looney with 2 2-pieces. Looney on a 3 streak, starting to get it going with the SMG. He's the player to watch as of right now. 21 and 16, best KD on his squad, best in the game for the moment.
Looney keeps picking up kills. He's eventually going to fall. And Sharp, by the way, what was he, 11 and 2?
Yeah, Sharp was 11 and 2 to open things up.
Yeah, he was 15 and 15 a second ago. So that's been probably a big part of why they've been able to stay in this game. They went down big early, but Sharp went from incredibly hot to cooling off a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, 11 and 2, so he went what? Oh God.
Yeah, 5 and 13.
4 and 13 then?
Yeah. Not the best finish there for Sharp. Let's go back to him though. This is where he got the magic starting on hardpoint number 1. 20 points left to gather, and he's going to add a 2-piece, almost the 3-piece. Theory is going to steal that last one. And Theory doing a nice job of holding down ice. Will not let anyone pass through the biolab. They're forced to rotate out through snow, and it looked like they got some hefty support over there. Who's doing the damage? It was Nameless across the map. Now over to Theory once again. Theory going to be putting some pressure up top. TK looks like they're just out-rotating EnVy at the moment. Their shots are on with the SMGs. This is everything they needed on Biolab.
All Sharp have a nice 2-piece there in red. Looney was up top trying to watch people cutting over. He gets taken out, so TK continuing to apply pressure here. They finally take out the last man, which is Diabolic. They've got 37 seconds were left in it. They're going to be able to milk, I think, a pretty good majority of this here, Chris. The pressure keeps coming in, but TK so far has done a pretty good job of holding it off. They're up 55 right now with 3 to go. And I think it needs to be a lot closer coming down to the final 2 hard points. I think we need to see at least a 20 to 30 point edge here for EnVy in this next hard point.
4 seconds left. Let's go over to EnVy, who's trying to set up that blue. You can see they didn't even win the race. That's a big kill, though, coming in from Merc. Merc through the window. It's going to drop 1. He's the only player set up inside. Now has a little bit of support, but that drops immediately. Sharp coming in and clearing house. Is actually Theory, excuse me. And now you're going to have TK back in control, but only for a second. Sharp trying to hang on. JCap swarming through the window, trying to shut him down.
You have Neslo flying in. He's going to get taken out. They're holding it for the time being. They really need, I mean, they need these last 30 points. Even that, I don't know if that'll be enough, but they've been able to pick up a couple kills here. Caps gets the 2-piece. Diabolic's going to fall to Nameless. They've got 3 people still in and around blue. 20 seconds left to hold if they can. There's another push coming here. It's being contested for the time being. That should be traded out. There's only 1 player left. I mean, the good thing for them is it's been kind of these solo pushes by TK.
Yeah.
One after another after another. They haven't really pushed it very effectively together, and that's allowed them to get quite a bit of time, but still trailing by about 40 points going into the final 2, Chris.
Yeah, JCap's ASM-1 turned on as well. He got 6 straight kills there, but they're going to need a lot more out of him. He's back up to positive numbers at 32 and 26. On the flank, Diabolic and Merc get the job done in the hard point. Big kills being scored by EnVy. And just like that, when we thought this game was out of reach, EnVy has brought it back. 30 points separate these 2 teams. EnVy in the final 2 hills could make this a contest.
They're coming back. 30 seconds, and here comes a big push. Luckily, they're all coming from the same side here. I think if they can win that original gunfight, they'll be able to hold this off. Diabolic and JCap going to pick up a couple. We might actually see a lead change here if they can hold it over the final seconds. This would be a ridiculous win. I mean, if you're TK, this has just got to be hurting right now. You had a big lead. They're roaring back. 11 seconds left in this hard point. We're going to see a lead change here as long as they can win that last gunfight. That was Merc winning it. Lead, EnVy, final hard point.
Nameless inside first for TK, and it is all blue. EnVy has to find a way through. EnVy is scoring. Excuse me, TK is scoring every second. There's no contest up to this point. 10-point advantage before the contest finally comes in. Looney's inside, but for how long? He gets dropped. JCap trying to push through is going to get dropped. Sharp and Nameless shutting it down. That is a 3 streak out of Nameless. Actually, 6 straight kills from him. 3 from Sharp. And this game is going to go to TK as the clock ticks over. EnVy knows they have simply run out of time, but a good
Chris,
showing from EnVy. Keep it in.
How many points did TK have coming into this final hardpoint? The answer is 205.
No points.
Not a single point in the final hardpoint. Not one.
Tough finish there for EnVy. They did bring it back, and their players, Merc and Diabolic, substituting in for game number 4. It looked like they had their shot figured out towards the end. So we're going to a game number 5. TK is going to force it. And honestly, props to TK. A lot of teams would try and get this match going earlier, try and force it to start. TK was very patient, giving EnVy the opportunity to get a full roster before this match continued. But we're going to game 5 regardless, Maven. Looking at the 2 current lineups, who are you favoring?
Oh God, I mean, you got to favor TK in this. How can you not? They've got their full roster. That's all. It's as simple as that to me, even though it's going to be on EnVy's host. Unless you get a ridiculous performance, I think JCap and Diabolic will be the second guy I'd look to go huge. Diabolic, again, very good S&D player. He's going to have to go massive.
All right, all eyes are on Diabolic. Riot, search and destroy the decider. Coming up after the commercial break.